Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? The other one was a rather long video, but I hope you don't mind. Occasionally when I get a long one, I might cut it in half, but I think...
Oh! I really thought I had it that time. Curse you, you buzzing hunk of junk! This is spite, isn't it? I'm sorry I broke you, alright? Oh, I should never have touched this damn thing.
Leaders find the
Stupid
source of
Revis.
sound, talk to River.
Just have to tinker with everything, don't you? Ugh. Ah, gracious! You nearly gave me a heart attack. You're a Redoran enforcer, aren't you? Look, I'm near to fixing this thing, I promise. Wait, how are you not a mumbling imbecile? Don't bother answering. I can't hear a thing. Ears are plugged, see?
What's going on with this device?
Civilize? Oh dear, you're just as mad as the others, aren't you? Look, try to focus. This resonator is broken. I need to set these dials to the correct sequence, but I can't hear the tones. Are you aware of any sequence it could be set to? Just nod.
Yes.
Excellent, he said, expecting the worst. Just turn these dials until you think they're in the correct sequence. That lever there seems to execute the pattern. I'm sure that if the dials are in the correct position, something will happen.
It's rather pink eyes, isn't he? He's normally red. Fix a dwarven resonator. Oh my. I actually don't know.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be of much use. Even if I could hear the tones, I wouldn't know how to arrange them. You must have heard or seen something on your trip down here, right? Clues of some kind? Just try to remember.
What about these Kwama egghands? Could they help?
Well, I'm not sure how a Kwama leg gland could help us, but you certainly get points for creativity. Hey, I just had an idea. Maybe one of these Kwama egg hands could help. They're in poor condition, but they might hum or mumble something useful.
What is this thing exactly?
What?
Pointed...
Oh, it's a tonal resonator. Very powerful and very, very broken. I'll be happy to tell you all about it once you've fixed it. We're on a bit of a timetable. No offense, but I think the tonal stimuli have already made you a bit scattered.
Okay. Let me... Can't speak to these. Any assistance anywhere? No. Okay. That's right sound anyway. And I think that was right. Oops, no. That's better. Oh. Yes.
Something's happening. I think you got it.
Fix.
Yes, that's it. It's working. I hope.
Nothing. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Ha! See? Everything worked out. I have a small camp set outside of this room. We can talk there.
Okay. Talk to Reeves. Okay. That's what it just said. Anyway, anybody else who does this quest, middle, bottom, top, bottom, and you've actually, the one you're standing in front, see, it was no good looking like that, because that's the one you're standing in front of, the one that goes up. Oh my! Is this buried underground or is that the surface up there? No, it should be the surface because the exit is just outside there. Anyway, let's speak to him.
Ah, the hero of the hour. You have my deepest thanks and most heartfelt compliments. The fact that you fixed it in your clearly addled condition. Exemplary work. Just exemplary. Seems like it's quieted down. I do hope it stays that way.
What happened back there?
I can offer little more than a guess. When you corrected the melody, the resonator returned to a dormant state. Some kind of slumbering function to conserve energy, maybe. What matters is that it's quieted down. Thank goodness.
Do you think that egg hands will be alright?
Oh dear, I hope so. Their exposure was fairly limited. If they had remained for another day, though, difficult to say. Please, let the foreman know how truly sorry I am. If there's anything I can do to help, feel free to call on me at my tower.
Think you'll speak to the foreman. Revis Dimnevani.
I do wish I could have done a more thorough study of the resonator. What do you think they would do with such a device? Enslavement, perhaps? No, not enslavement. That's too obvious.
Can I ask you something?
Please, after all you've done, I'd say you're entitled to ask me several somethings.
What was that machine exactly?
A dwarven resonator. A tonal amplification device meant to alter thought patterns. That's my hypothesis, anyway. The tones clearly have a powerful effect on the brain. To the dwarves, though, it might have sounded like a lovely song and nothing more.
You mentioned it might have been used for slavery.
Well, not slavery in the conventional sense. The tone wouldn't compel the listeners to work so much as it would make working a source of profound pleasure. So the workers would be eager to work, you see? They might have even paid for the privilege.
So slavery through mind control?
Well, again, slavery is a clumsy description. It's more like a transaction. Labor in exchange for brief, pleasurable sensations. Much like the skooma trade. I guess that's not much better than slavery, is it? Of course, this is all just conjecture.
Why were you fiddling with this device?
I hail from House Telvanni, a house obsessed with magical antiquity. We suffer from a peculiar need to tinker with, well, everything. I won't make excuses. I knew there were risks, but honestly had no idea that the miners would be exposed.
Didn't you know about the Gnisis mines being connected?
Of course not. I've spent years surveying this ruin. I took so many precautions. Unfortunately, when I engaged the resonator, there were a number of minor tremors. They breached the wall between the ruin and the mine. The rest is tragic history.
Maybe the resonate is what caused the quakes. You know, resonate as in vibrates, which quakes are vibration. You were down here the entire time?
Yes, several days in fact. I erected a series of oral wards to protect myself from the resonator's effects, but I could tell I was slipping. Another few days and I'd have been as mad as those egg hands. I had to get creative.
Earplugs.
Yes, the wondrous power of Kwama wax. Given a few minutes of heat exposure, it hardens and expands. Great for plugging leaks, mending furniture, and protecting you from ancient dwarven brain scramblers. First-rate stuff.
Well, interesting stuff. Thank you very much. Now, what? Is he something else to say?
I do wish I could have done a more thorough study of the resonator. What do you think they would do with such a device? Enslavement, perhaps? No, not enslavement. Oh, that's too obvious.
Anyway. Good. Oh! Let's talk to the foreman. Oh, it's dark now. What? A Fletcher fly? Some kind of butterfly? Scavenger? Where have I come out? Let's have a look at this thing. Oops. Fletcher Fly Hive Golem. I don't see the windows that I saw from inside. Let's go and have a look. Just a little detour here. Do a few of these. Oh, hoping for some Edora. Wherever it is, it seems to be buried. Nailed it. Anyway, I better go and find the foreman. Oh, he's back in town. Okay. So whereabouts am I? Can I make a detour on the way back? Why ever not? Let's go check that out, shall we? What's this? A house. Beerlift Harbour House. Let's go. Ooh. Really, I don't want to go down the valley where I just saw that great big thing. Let's go down this way. On the next exciting episode of Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis. Be well.